What's up, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Rex's Photo Booth Reviews and Tutorials. Today, we're going to talk about DSLR connectivity with Snappic. We're going to show you how to set up an event and then how we connect the DSLR camera to the Snappic and run it. We're going to show you how much control we have over the ISO or the f-stop, shutter speed, the flash, all that. So we're going to get right into it. So here's a rig that Lucky Frog came up with. He has a little monopod there with feet. He has a 12.9 iPad. And today we're going to be shooting with the Canon R6 and a Flashpoint flash on top of the camera. And we're going to show you how to set up an event from the beginning. So here we go. Check this out, everybody. Everybody thinks you have to set up a Snappic event on a PC, but no, we're gonna do it right here on an Apple device. This is a Apple 12.9 iOS, and we're now in the Safari browser. And the first thing we're gonna do is go over here to the corner and create a new event. Okay, we're gonna select a template, and we're gonna create a new event from scratch. Okay, and then we're going to select photo and GIF, as it doesn't do boomerang yet. So we're going to select those two, hit next, go to the next screen, and then we're going to fill out all the information. So we're going to do a DSLR event showing you how to connect the DSLR to the iPad. And you know, with Snappic, you have to designate a time. And so we're going to set it up for today. And now we're in the event options where we're going to do sharing. And the advantage of doing the DSLR to the iPad is that right after you take a photo, you're going to be able to share it. So this is definitely groundbreaking and something a lot of people have been asking for. So we are going to go to the next screen here. And we can set up the email settings, so you guys know how to do that. Then we're going to go next. This is the text settings. You can have outgoing message. Okay, right there. Here's your photo, or thank you for using your company name. Next. And then now we're going to select a photo template, like if we were in a photo booth, and you could have done a photo strip. You could do a 4x6. Any of the photo booth options you have as an option to shoot freely or handheld with your DSLR. For today's example, we're going to do just a straight 4x6. We're going to select it. That's going to be our template. You can add overlay on top of that, so you can have artwork like your photo booth. And then we're going to go to the next screen. Here, you can customize your experiences, right? So here, you want to be able to preview the images and then be able to exit out, and you can add artwork to that page as well. So it's great for your branding. We're going to go next. And here's QR code options built in, which I like, so people can scan to get their photos. Love that. And then here, we can customize the GIF, right? Because there's no boomerang. And you can put a template over that as well. Okay. You can adjust the timing and the number of frames. Everything is customizable still, like if it's in a photo booth. Okay. Show overlay on the preview, so they can see the overlay after the picture is taken. And then we're going to go next. Then right here, going to go one final look. The beginning date, the start time. We could have put the venue, make sure the password is correct so we can get back in the event if we need to. We could do it on the fly. Again, we're not in front of a PC. We're on our iPad here. And then we're going to go next. There you go. When you get success, then you know that you've set up the event correctly. Hit OK. Awesome. So you can do your review right here. This is what I love about the dashboard. It's very clean and you can see all the options that you've chosen. If everything looks correct, then we can go on to the next step. All right, so here we are back in the main page. Before we set up the Snappic event on the browser right here. But to start the event, we're gonna have to open up the Snappic app and you can choose that and this is what it looks like. So we're gonna hit refresh and the event we set up was called DSLR and that's today's date and we're gonna select that. And this is gonna be the most important part. This is what's different than using the onboard camera. So after we open Snappic, this is the screen that opens up, right? It has all your event details. So the next step from here is to turn on your DSLR. So go ahead and turn on your DSLR, and we also want to turn on the flash right there, so the two are together. And just to let you know that this is a USB-C on this particular camera. It is a Canon R6. It is a mirrorless camera, and make sure you get good cables. This is a USB right here, just a standard USB to Lightning on Apple, and this is an original cable. So if you're buying knockoffs or generics off Amazon, sometimes it won't work. It actually pays to buy certified or original adapters from Apple, albeit they are pretty expensive. But if you want it to work and you want reliability, please get original adapters. So after we turn on the camera and the flash, we're gonna be able to, I guess we're gonna be able to dial in the camera. So we're gonna go into camera configuration, and this is what's different. So normally you would use your iPad for your event. You'd be able to choose the back or the front, but notice right here in the menu, you're able to choose right here your DSLR. This is in beta, so we're gonna take this out and we're gonna take it for a ride and show you how great it works. We're going to select right there, and as soon as we connected from the screen, it showed up right here on the live view. So live view works in DSLR as well. So once we've chosen the camera, we're gonna go and start the photo booth, and then we're gonna show you how this works. We're gonna take a picture, and then we might even take it out for a spin today. All right, so the advantage of using a DSLR is you're gonna get much higher resolution photos, and you're gonna have full control, manual control of your DSLR. Check it out. Check out everything that you can adjust here. You have ISO. You have an entire range of ISO there. You can full control of the aperture, right? All your f-stops. Then you can change shutter speed right there. You can drag it. You can, even get it up to 200. And then you even have exposure compensation, daylight, evening, tungsten, fluorescent, and also, most importantly, you have white balance as well. So you can adjust the white balance. See, and you also be able to see it live on screen. So there you go. So once we get everything set up, we can go ahead and take a photo, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. All right, so once we get everything dialed in and start the event, this is how you are going to trigger the camera. You can choose the still photo, a GIF, and then you can go to the gallery. I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna take a photo, I'm gonna show you what it looks like, how high quality is, and then the ability to share. So I'm gonna step in, right? And so this is like a roamer, but now you have high resolution. Here we go. Take a picture. You see the results right away. You get on live view. Had we set up artwork, you would be able to see the artwork, and right away we can share via QR code, SMS, and of course, email. So this is one of the pure advantages of being able to use this setup. So I just took that photo, and if you guys want to see what it looks like, we can go right to the gallery. There it is. There's my photo, and then I will text it to myself. Let's see, the one is already in there for the country code. 3068, and then share. And then I should be getting a link to that photo right away. And I'm going to show you guys a close-up of that once I receive it. All right, so once we have everything set up, I showed you how to take the still photo, which is very cool, and be able to share it. But what's also cool is we can do animated GIF, and we have that set up to take 3 photos. So you could actually do this with a photo strip if you wanted to, but we have it set on 4x6. And I'm going to jump in. I'm going to take 3 different photos and then show you the results. So here we go. Photo number 1. Awesome. Photo number 2. And look how instant, how quick that is. Photo number 3. And you see the feedback right away. So that's really cool. And we did this earlier during our setup. You can set it to different speeds. And also, this could have been done with artwork with an overlay on top of that. And again, I will text this to myself, which is the beauty of this setup. How fast you receive it will depend on your internet. You know, we're in the home office right now. This is pretty quick. I'm receiving them within 20 seconds or so. So that is how you do stills. That is how you do GIFs. And then if you had taken a picture of somebody earlier, you can go back to the gallery and you can find it. So there's, let's say I didn't get my photo from before, we'll select the photo, and from here you can go back and you can always share. So you guys can set your rig any way you want. This is set as a roamer with a DSLR camera, and it has flash. So this was done with a Monopod, a Canon DSLR. This particular model is the R6, and a iPad 12.9 with a bracket. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you enjoyed this or found this helpful, once again, please like and subscribe to Rex's Photo Booth reviews and tutorials. We were pretty excited to try this out. When we arrived, we connected to the internet, we composed the shot, took a picture, and here is the result. This was a really cool event. Had several photo stations set up for people to take photos. So we just had a lot of fun with it.
I did. I see a picture of you. Pretty good, man.
Here is the result with the artwork overlay on it.
Testing it out. That's the way the famous one in Vietnam. Oh, that is? That's the one. Ready? Look here, look here. Ready? Ready? Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay. All set. You guys can share over here. Yeah. You guys can touch the email or QR code.
This is what made it totally worth it. We took the photos, showed it to the family. They loved it so much, they offered to pay. We're like, Happy New Year, here you go.
Ready, smile.
This is when we decided to call it. It started to get dark. The flash wasn't covering, so that will be the end of the video. This was the artwork available from Snappic, so we didn't have to design anything. And we grabbed some food on the way out. Everything looks so delicious. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more great reviews and tutorials right here on my channel, Rex's Photo Booth Reviews and Tutorials on YouTube.